I am Chandrakant K. Bhange, Assistant Professor of ENTC Department in AISSMS IOIT Engineering College. Signaling for mobile communication system. So signal is the very important things for the mobile communication. Let's start with the introductions of the signaling. Signaling systems are as essential as the switching systems and transmitted systems. For a multi-link connection, it is a necessary to send signals in both the directions between the caller and the originating exchange, between the called customer and the terminating exchange, and between the exchanges. Signaling system must be compatible with the switching system in a network. They must be able to transmit all the signals required to operate the switching switches. They must also be compatible with the transmission systems in the network in order to reach the exchanges and they control. The design of signaling system is directly influenced by both the switching and transmission requirement, and the evaluations of the signaling has the development in the switching and transmission system. Transmitted signal may be either continuous signal or a pulse signals. A pulse may be either a single pulse or a coded group of pulses. Transmitted signal may be either an unacknowledged signal or acknowledged signals. When an acknowledgement signal is returned, it confirms the receipt of the signal that was sent. Acknowledgement may be a continuous or a pulse signals. If a pulse signaling is used, a signal may be repeated until it is acknowledged. When a continuous signaling is used, a signal is sent until the acknowledgement is received, and the signal persists until the original signal has been removed. This is called as the compelled signaling. Exchanges set the signal over the same circuit in the network as the connection which they control. This is known as the channel association signaling. For a simple telephone call, only the basic signals are required between the exchanges, like the call request or size, address signal, answers, and clear signal. Signal generated by the central processor in one exchange and send the processor over a separate data channel is known as the common channel signaling. Customer line signaling. In a local telephone network, loop signaling is used for sending customers calls and clear the signaling to exchanges. Since there is a minimum line current that the exchange can detect, there is a maximum permissible lines resistance. This limits the maximum length of the line and the size of the area served by the exchange. In addition to being the limited by the DC resistance, the length of the line is also limited by the permissible attenuations at the voice frequencies. Ideally, both the limit be the same. This is the frequency coding used by the push buttons, that is known as the key buttons or the touch button in telephone sets. When a dial telephones are used, customers send the address information by dedicated pulsing. For each digit the dial makes and breaks the circuits to send a train of up to 10 loops per disconnect, or the disconnect pulses at the appropriate 10 pulses per second. The exchange is able to detect the end of each pulse train because of the minimum pause between the digits. Example 400 millisecond to 500 millisecond. The result in a loop state significant longer than the max during the pulsing. Example 33 milliseconds. A relay circuit to receive the dial pulse was required in every selector in a Stogger exchange. However, in the introductions of the registers reduce the number of dial pulses received. Need to this could be more complex. This lead to the introductions of the push buttons telephones, which send the voice frequency pulses and thus provide the faster signaling. Cust- Next is the signal transmitted for the local calls. So call between the two customers on the same exchange required a number of actions to be performed in a response to a signals as shown in the diagram. In diagram, calling terminal, switching system and call terminals. In between the calling terminal and switching systems, there is a call request. Proceed to send address, status, or the call progress, answers, forward and clear signals, and backward and clear signals. In switching system and call terminal, there is alert, answer, forward, clear, and backward clear signalings are there. Next is the FDM carrier system. In FDM system, the carriers are separated at intervals of 4 kilohertz and the baseband is from 300 Hz to 3.4 kilohertz. By using the channel filters with the sharp cutoff, it is possible to insert a narrow band signaling channel above the speech band signal frequencies of 3.7 kilohertz to 3.85 kilohertz have been used. This is known as the outband signaling. A DC signals on the outband lead M at one terminal causes the signaling frequency to be sent over the transmission channel. This is detected at the other terminal to give a corresponding DC signals on the outband lead E. If the cheaper if the repeater station containing the FDM channeling equipment is adjusted to the switching equipment, it is a simpler for the latter to send and receive the signal over the separate A and M wires then extract them from the reinsert them into the switch circuits. This is a block diagram of the schematic diagram of the voice frequency receiver. Signal frequency is chosen at which the energy in a speech is low, that is above the 200 kilohertz. For example, 2280 hertz is used in the UK and 2600 hertz in North America. The durations of the signals are made longer than the period for which the speech frequency is linked to persist in a speech. Use is made of the fact that the signal's frequency is utilized to be the produced in the speech without other frequencies also begin the present. Thank you.